Hello everyone, welcome back. Keith Floor, 1x5 Games, and it's about that time too. No, you guys are gullible. You should have been able to tell by the title. We are going to do a box opening of Warabbits, developed by our friends at SquiddoGames, new friends of ours. Keith Taylor is the designer, and he is the head honcho there at SquiddoGames, along with his wife, which I read about on their Kickstarter page. This is currently on Kickstarter right now, and how we know these folks is really through the artist, Alec Kozak. He's here locally. We work with him every once in a while. We may work with him in the future. At least I would hope to. And I also play a lot of X-Wing with him. So they were able to obtain a demo copy here. What we'll do is probably do a three-parter. I'm not going to go over the gameplay today. I'm just going to look at the box opening itself. We're going to take a closer look at the artwork and just kind of give you guys a little heads up as to what's going on. Then we'll probably do a playthrough later. I will be out of town for about 2 weeks, maybe even 3, so it'll probably have to be later in the month. And then Alec will be joining us at the Arizona Game Festival? I always get that one backwards. But we'll be doing that at the end of March. So, another thing we want to look at is this box. This game is made by, MakeBoardGames.com. And Matt and I use their sister company, MakePlayingCards.com. It's BoardGameMaker.com. Oh, man. Yeah, it's just all over the place, isn't it? Anyways, we'll go ahead, and as you can see, it's sealed. One thing I did notice is there's some hollowness in there. You can hear the cards thumping around. I know that Keith is going to be looking at possibly a different manufacturer of the box and the cards altogether. And then, of course, they'll likely have the inserts inside for any of the stretch goals that they obtain. And, well, that you guys obtain, really. Because without you guys, there will be no stretch goals. So, I get the first look same time you guys do. So let's crack this open, which is Alec's favorite phrase, by the way. And again, this is, as far as I know, this is all Alec's work there. He also has his comic that he has done in the past, which I just recently bought. I haven't read it yet, so I can't really comment on it. But Alec has been trying to get his own independent stuff out in the market for years. And he'll go to the shows and stuff and try to peddle his wares. We'll get an introduction to him. Look at that super carrot rabbit. I like how they did art on all of the sides. So it's not just a plain box. You got it, it's playful. Not a lot of white open space, which is good. Very subtle use of the game company logo. Not overbearing, whereas they use the Warabbits logo. And let's see. Well, it's quite a bit of cards, isn't it? So like I said, we just recently met Keith, really, by our interaction with Alec. And right away, we went and backed these guys because you could tell by Keith's videos, he has a lot of heart. He's put a lot of heart and soul into this game. Alex put a lot of heart and soul into the artwork. And it's a family affair. Keith has his whole family involved, which is nice. Including his son, which by one of the videos I caught, his nickname for his son is Squiddo. So that's where the name for SquiddoGames came from. That's very endearing. This is pretty much the opposite of our game, Nut Punch. But that's okay. You always have to have a yin and yang, right? So this is their goal was to do a family-oriented game. They have a mixed family like my wife and I do, whereas in the parents bring in their own children and then they try to cohabitate, and that's always fun. It's been a lot of fun for us, a lot of challenges over the years, but it works out in the end as long as you pay attention to the kids, help them out, be kind, be gentle, all that fun stuff. All right, so our first card is a private. Value of buffs and debuffs are doubled when played on this unit. We have, and I'm just going to go through each card. We'll just talk about it briefly here, or I'll read it to you. Alien emissary. They came looking for intelligent life. Oops. Yeah, that sums up planet Earth, all right. Okay. I notice these stars. I'm going to have to look into what those stars indicate. The Bun Bomber. This unit gets an extra +1 value when it is debuffed. Sassy McDaniels. Go ahead, make her day. She definitely looks sassy, doesn't she? She's ready to pull that 6-shooter. She's not messing around, folks. Captain, I don't know why I always say that. Captain Amazing. This unit cannot be buffed. All right, I'd imagine it's due to the high value there. Value 5. Thump. Well, he wins most of the time. I'll give him that much. Squad Commander Fitz. So looks like more muscle than more brawn than brains. Deckard Hops. This unit cannot be debuffed. Interesting. So again, we'll go through the playthrough here the next video, and we'll talk about more how these cards can be buffed, can be debuffed, and also the ultimate goal of the game is to get 24 carats. It's very tongue-in-cheek, which I like. I like subtle, subtle little hints like that. They call him Jack. This unit is not affected by global items. And we went online, we backed these guys. We're going to get a couple decks ourselves. Princess Arabella. This unit gains an extra +1 value if it is buffed. I mean, you just can't beat a wholehearted family story, right? War Master Shoga. This unit cannot be buffed or debuffed. Actually, so they have a they also have a social media goal that these two are fighting on. Oh, I'm gonna get it wrong. I think she's on Twitter, he's on Instagram, or vice versa. I'll say that, and then I'm safe. So please go to their page, check them out. There's a couple ways to. Let me see if it's on the box here. So first of all, you can go to their website, SquiddoGames.com, and they have all their media links there. But I'm pretty sure it's at SquiddoGames on both. And then you can also do at Warabbits. Mr. White. Oh, he's interesting looking. When you recruit this unit, draw a carrot. If Fina the Astute is in your battle group, this unit gains an extra +2 value. That almost looks like a rare card there. Fina the Astute, which is paired with that card if you're lucky. At the start of battle, you may discard a carrot. If you do, recruit a unit. Alright. A gun. Sometimes you just need a little more oomph. Definitely. And when I do the playthrough, I'll have to see how many cards of each are in the deck. Shooting Star Shield looks like +5. This buff may be played on any unit even if their ability says otherwise. That's interesting. Even the one that said it can't be buffed? What about Captain Amazing? Come on, Keith. Comment on the video. Let us know. Alright. Here we go. Fireball Flinger. If you play this card... I don't know why I immediately thought of a booger flinger, but maybe because it's the story about the kids. It's something my kids would do for sure. Little brats. If you play this card on one of your units, you may discard a carrot. If you do defeat an enemy unit, then draw a carrot if that enemy's value was less than the discarded carrot. Okay. Booger Flinger. Off to the side. Cottontail Flail. I love that name. It's pretty interesting. If you play this card on one of your units, you may discard a carrot. If you do, choose an enemy unit to send home laughing hysterically. The enemy discards that unit. I'm assuming that a Cottontail Flail is more soft than brittle. Wanted Poster. At the end of battle, if you played this card on one of your units and you are not in the lead, draw a carrot. Okay, so it has some catch-up mechanics similar to Keyforge. -5 Hypno Lollipop. During their turn, once per battle, any player may discard a carrot to move this card to another unit. So it's got -5, so it looks like you can, like I said, it's got some catch-up mechanics. You can, sounds like you, just like in Keyforge, you can use the ether to either buff yourself or remove some from your enemy. This sounds very similar. -7 War Trophy. The foot is never lucky for the rabbit. I like that. I always got to get a kick out of things like that. It's good to have a sense of humor, especially in this day and age. Bountiful Basket. At the end of battle, if you discard a carrot for any reason, draw a carrot. Okay. That's a good one. Crazy Boom. When you play this card, pick up all units involved in the current battle, shuffle them together, and deal the same number of units back to each player. Shiny Twisting Doodad. Reverse the play order. Oh, okay, so this is like a Uno reverse card here. Till the next battle. When you play this card, look at an enemy's hand. Oh, nice. Choose a card. They cannot play that card this battle. That's interesting. That's actually a little evil. That's okay. I like being evil too. I especially like, beating my kids in all the games too. War Banner. At the end of battle, if you're not in the lead, you may discard your lowest value unit, then recruit a unit. So I'm assuming that would come into play so you can get some of the higher value units in your hand. Carrot Seed. Worth 0 carrots. If you discard this card, draw a carrot. Okay. One Chip. Worth 1 carrot. You see how it's got the cent figure in there. Like I said, love the word on play. Or, say it backwards or say it right. Play on words. For those of you who don't know, and I'm just assuming you do, gold, 24 karat gold. That's where this wordplay comes in. Can't assume anything these days, folks. 2 chips worth 2 carats. All right, so now we're into our money. Our valuables. 3s. Let's see here. 4s. So you need 6 of those to win the game. 5s, those, okay. How high do we go here? 6, 7, okay. So 7 bling bling carrots. That's the maximum. Carrotonium, worth 7 carrots. I take that back. If you discard this card, reveal it instead. You cannot use this ability if this card is already revealed. The Gravekeeper. When you recruit this unit, choose a discarded carrot and add it to your carrots. If no carrots have been discarded, ignore this ability. Well then, you're just going to have to tuck that one away until you can use it. Wib Blip. At the end of the battle, if this unit is in your battle group, discard it to your own discard pile, even if you are not in the lead. And finally, Pan of Second Star. Okay, so as I mentioned, Alec has his own comic book that he did the artwork on. His brother did the story. And I just recently got a hold of it, so I haven't been able to read it, but I do know that this is from their comic. So that's a very cool throwback. At the start of battle, you may choose a unit in your discard pile with value 4 or less. If you do, recruit that unit. So that's a nice touch there. It's all about, small businesses helping each other out any way we can. We're happy to be a part of this. Please check these guys out. Kickstarter campaign is live now for the next, I believe, 45 to 50 days. I don't have the link. Just make sure you spell Warabbits correctly. Otherwise, nothing comes up. So, Kickstarter's a little bit lagging in their search, but that's what you're looking for. Check them out. Check out their story. Support the little guys. They have some pretty good stretch goals in mind, including some other smaller businesses as well. They're trying to get other businesses and friends of theirs involved with helping out. And I think everyone's really going to enjoy the game. So hope you enjoyed it. Talk to you again soon. Thank you very much, Keith, Alec. Really appreciate being able to do this, and look forward to talking to everyone soon. Cheers.